Hello everyone. I just want to take a few seconds and say thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm doing this presentation on behalf of Rory-Ann. You're probably a family member or a friend of her. I promise you, if you put away all distractions for about 15 or 20 minutes, you'll be excited as we are at the end of this video. You know Rory-Ann, but just tell you a little bit about myself, just in case you don't know me. My name is Joey Perez. This is my daughter here, Ava. And I'll tell you right up front, when someone told me about Vitel, I was not looking for anything. I'm in a prior company, a weight loss company. I don't want to use any names, but it was going very well. And a friend came to me and told me, he said, Joey, you have to look at Vitel. You know, this company is awesome. They're doing amazing things. And I told him I would, and I actually didn't. But about a week and a half later, I was at the house with Ava. I put her to sleep, and I had time to watch the video that he sent me. And I'll tell you what, I was about 5 minutes into the video, literally, and I called him back and I said, let's do this, you know, and this is going to be huge, and I'd hope you get involved with me and Rory-Ann, and we do this in a huge way together. Let me first tell you a little bit about Vitel. They were started in January 1st, 2011. I love that about Vitel because they're over their first year hump and the timing is perfect. You know, it's a young company and they're going to explode in growth. Trust me. They're located in Houston, Texas. They're debt-free and they're privately held. This means they're rock solid. You know, they're not going anywhere. They're positioned in an industry that does over $1 trillion a year and is growing very fast, and they offer discounts on brand name products. I like that about it because they're not trying to get anybody to change something they're already doing. They're just showing people how to save and make money on things that they're already doing. All that sounds good, but what excited me the most was down here. We eliminate our members' number one cause of stress. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the cause of stress, anxiety, divorce, you know, relationship problems, arguments, you name it. And that's bills. You know, bills, they cause money issues. You know, they keep coming month after month after month. Bills don't care if you're sick, if you're out of work, you know, they're still going to be here the following month. And Vitel will pay your bills for you. Yes, you heard that correctly. Vitel pays their members' bills. Let me explain it like this. Okay, Vitel, what they want is more members. Okay, just like Sam's Club wants members, Vitel wants more members. And instead of taking their advertising budget and pouring into, you know, TV or radio ads, billboards, you know, old ways of advertising that just aren't as effective anymore because technology like TiVo or iPods in the car, you know, satellite radio, billboards. I can't even tell you the last billboard that I've seen. But instead of wasting their money there, what they're doing, they're taking their money, they're redirecting it towards their members and enhancing their membership lives even more. Let me explain. If you bring Vitel 3 members, they're going to pay your cell phone bill for you guys every single month. That's awesome. When I saw that, I was like, wow. When you refer 6, now they're paying your membership fee for you. You don't even have to pay to be a member anymore to Vitel, and you still get all the benefits. And that's not, you know, that's a total of 6. So that's not 3 plus 6. That's just 3 more. If you refer 3 more for a total of 9, now they're going to pay your cable bill for you. When you refer 12, now they're going to pay your internet bill for you. When you refer 15, now they're paying your power bill for you, ladies and gentlemen, your power bill. So keep the lights on, you know, run the AC all day long. That's awesome. And when you refer 25 members, they're going to pay your car payment for you. You heard me right, your car payment. And this is a car program like one I've never seen before. Like I told you, I'm involved in another company. When I qualified for their BMW, you know, they told me what kind of car it had to be, what color it had to be, and they only paid me up to $600 a month for it. Okay, with Vitel, they don't care if it's a car you already have, whether, you know, your car's paid off, or whether you want to go out and get a brand new car. You know, they don't care. They're still going to pay you $750 a month for that. Say your car is paid off, take that money and put it towards your mortgage or your rent. You know, this is how far I made it to. I made it to this screen and I said, okay, Curtis, you know, we're going to do this in a huge way because look at this. You will look, just quick math, you're looking at about $1,250 a month in bills that Vitel is going to, you know, knock out for you. That is awesome. Think of the stress that would relieve. Let's talk a little bit about the membership benefits being a member of Vitel. You're going to get a website. Through your website, you're going to have access to online shopping, and this is huge discounts, you know, on stuff like laptops, TVs, clothing, you name it, it's on there at heavily discounted prices. You got roadside assistance. This is comparable to AAA. This is included in your membership. I got a funny story. I was driving on Highway 52, and I was pushing it to the limit as far as, how far my car could go with the gas light on. And I was like, man, I'm gonna run out of gas. I know I am. But then in the back of my mind, I remembered, hey, wait a minute, I'm a member of Vitel. If something did happen, I could always call and they'll come out and help me at no cost. But thank God I did make it to a gas station. I didn't run out of gas. But if I had, I had that, as a backup. You get access to health, fitness, and wellness. So let's say you wanted to put on some muscle or lose some weight. You get access to that as a member. Also on here, which I was looking at it the other day, you can go on here and you can search up gyms in your area, and gyms will give you a discount to their memberships just for being a member to Vitel, which I thought was pretty awesome. You'll get an entertainment tab here. You'll get discounts to amusement parks, theme parks. You can get movie tickets as low as $6 a piece, which if you've been to the movies lately, that's a great deal. This is my favorite part because I love to eat. It's the online dining certificates. Just so you know, on here, one of my favorite restaurants is Elizabeth's Pizza. Actually, yesterday, I bought me a $100 gift card to Elizabeth's Pizza for $40. So that's $60 of savings right there. That alone is worth it to me. You'll get hotel and travel discounts. You'll get free identity theft protection and access to free legal services just for being a member of Vitel. Also, through your website, you're going to have discounted access to discount phones from Verizon, Sprint, and T-Mobile. I got a story for you here too. My friend came to me and he said he's looking for the Droid Razr Max. We went to Verizon.com, their corporate website. That phone was $299. $299. We went to my Vitel website. That phone was $149. So, of course, which I have smart friends. He didn't buy the phone for me. Because what he did, he became a member of Vitel, bought the phone through himself. Now he got paid a commission for buying the phone through himself, a phone that he was already going to buy in the first place, and now he'll get paid every single time he pays his bill, which I'll explain more about in a minute. We represent companies such as Dish and FrontPoint Home Security, which is a wireless home security system. Awesome product. This really excited me right here. Guys, we call this getting paid like a banker. Through your website, you can give out these debit cards. And I don't know if you know the Walmart Green Dot card. Those cost $3 just to buy them. Okay, you can give these out to people for free. You can get them for free yourself. Anytime they're loaded, you're paid. Anytime they're swiped, you're paid. Guys, that is amazing. That is amazing. I hope you get that. Now remember before I told you my friend will get paid on his cell phone bill each time he pays his bill? That's because through your website, you'll have a payment portal. Through your payment portal, it doesn't matter if people are on a contract or prepaid. Look at all these carriers, guys. You name it, it's on there. People can refill their prepaid minutes through your website and you make money off of that. People can pay their contract phone payment through your website and you get paid. That is awesome. Soon, very, very soon, it's already in the works. We're going to partner with pretty much every service provider in your home. DirecTV, Time Warner Cable, CenturyLink, Comcast, you name it, it's on there. Clear, you name it, you're going to have access to it. So again, guys, from the beginning of the slide where I said Vitel is not trying to get anyone to change anything they're doing, all we're doing is showing our members how to save and make money on things that they're already doing. That's why this company is going to explode. They just partner with pretty much every power provider in deregulated states. That's going to be huge. Let's go a little bit into the compensation plan. So your first goal, we're going to keep it real simple. Your first goal is going to be refer 3 and get your cell phone for free because we take this in baby steps. So the first step is going to be getting your cell phone for free, your cell phone bill knocked out by Vitel. Vitel's not only going to pay your bills, though. They're going to pay you upfront money for bringing them members also. So you're for your first member. We'll call her Sarah. Sarah becomes a member of Vitel. Vitel pays you $25 upfront money, paid weekly. You refer your second member, that's another $25. And you refer Crystal as your third member, that's another $25. If you accomplish this in 1 week, and their week runs from Friday to Thursday at midnight, they add an additional $50 bonus for bringing them 3 members in a week, for a total of $125. And all you did was show 3 people how to save and make money on things they're already doing. But you know what also you did? Now you knocked out your cell phone bill. Whew, that is awesome. You don't even have to worry about your cell phone bill anymore. Let's take that a step further talking about the cell phone. All we're going to do is cover helping people get free cell phone service. Because the amazing thing about Vitel is they pay your bills. They were going to pay you that upfront money, which is nice. I love upfront money, but something I love even more than that is residual income. Ladies and gentlemen, that is work you do one time and you're paid over and over and over and over again for it. Okay? So those 3 members you brought to Vitel, not only is Vitel going to now pay your cell phone bill, not only did you make that upfront money paid weekly, now they're going to pay you $7 per member per month. Okay? And they pay that down 7 levels. Okay? So you referred your first 3 people. Now we're going to go out, we're going to help them get their cell phone for free, and so on and so on. Again, Vitel pays you that $7 down 7 levels. If that worked out perfectly, you're looking at a potential monthly income of $22,953 a month. Wow, you know? And I know for some that just seems out there. Math is perfect, people aren't. This won't work out perfect, but say it failed 90% of the time, you only had a 10% success rate of this model right here, you're still looking at a potential monthly income of $2,300 a month. And you don't have to worry, and all we're doing is helping people eliminate their cell phone bill. You know, there's not a better marketing plan out there. People do not like paying bills. I know I don't. But guys, this opportunity is amazing. There's more than 9 ways to get paid with Vitel, which I'm not going to cover them all, only because we don't want to make this video too long. But we will train you. We will support you in all of this. You will get trained on all of this. So what does it cost to become a member of Vitel? I always ask people, what would you pay to become a member? You know, think about everything that I just covered. Think about the online shopping discounts. Think about your online dining certificates that you get discounts on. Travel and hotel discounts. Think of your free roadside assistance. Think of your web portal where people can get discounts to Verizon, Sprint, and T-Mobile, and you're paid for it. Think of the payment portal where people can go and pay their cell phone bill through your website and you make money off of that. You can go and pay your own cell phone bill that you already pay and make money off of that. How much would that be worth to you? Just think about that for a second. All it is $99, ladies and gentlemen. $99 gets you into Vitel as a Platinum Executive member. Okay, and remember, refer 3 and your cell phone bill is free. So you're paying $99 to be a member. Once you accomplish that, are you not breaking more than even? $125 is more than $99, correct? Now you refer 6, this $99 per month, you don't even have to worry about that anymore. You refer 9, they're paying your cable bill. You refer 12, they're paying your internet bill. You refer 15, they're paying your power bill. And when you refer 25, they're paying you $750 a month. Whew! I'll tell you what, that is amazing to me. This is what me and Rory-Ann are doing, okay? We're setting up our team to take the Vitel Challenge. And we want people who are serious and committed to bettering their lives, you know, knocking out their bills, okay? By day 30, we want you to get your cell phone bill and your membership fee knocked out so you don't have to worry about that anymore. By day 60, we want your cable bill, your internet, and your power to be paid for by Vitel. And by day 90, ladies and gentlemen, we want you driving for free. We want you getting that $750 a month car payment. Now think of that. We want this done in 90 days. And I promise you, if you put forth effort and you stay coachable, we can do this together. We can do this. That's $15,300 a year in bills that you can knock out for yourself. Forget about the upfront money. Forget about the residual income. Okay, if you did that just by itself, knocked out $15,300 a year in bills, would that not benefit your life tremendously? Guys, I've been in the business a little bit over a month and I'm almost at 25, okay? People are jumping on this like crazy. This is going to be so big. I hope I can get that point across to you. This question pops up. It's sort of rhetorical. Do you want Vitel to pay your bills? Just ask yourself that. Do you want Vitel to pay your bills, or do you want to end this video and you continue paying your bills? Just ask yourself that. And if you say yes to the first question, then just ask yourself, are you up for the challenge? Are you up to partner up with me and Rory-Ann, get together, let's put in work, let's put up for some effort, and let's get our bills knocked out. You know, we can do this. We're going to do this in a huge way. I want to thank you so much for giving me the time to explain Vitel to you. What I want you to do is get back with Rory-Ann and just let her know you're ready to get to work, you're ready to be on the team, you're ready to knock out some bills. I want to be the first one to welcome you to the team. God bless you. Have a great night, and I look forward to working with you. Goodbye.